Hey guys, it's your boy Xantos here, bringing you episode 5, I believe, of the Hull City Manager mode. Now this game we will be taking on Bayern Leverkusen when I skip ahead a little bit. So yeah, that's happening. Allow me to just quickly read through this. Boss hoping you might be experimenting with the squad, and would give me a chance to play. Now that's not something I'm willing to do at this point in time because you just don't seem to be to the standard I need. Now Con Ihan, I'm really tempted to go for this, and I'm gonna offer him like a 5% thing to be a squad rotational player for 8 grand, and I'm hoping he's gonna accept because we've got a lot of old players in here. Burnley and Danny Ings, I'm not sure. I want to see what happens after this match, see whether or not I get any offers for Jelavic or Aluko, I believe it is. So yeah, let's try something new. Let's put Ben Arthur up there as a cam, then put Myler out on that side, potentially. Then I'll end up shifting. You know what, no, Huddleston can stay there, and then I'll keep Livermore in. Let's put in Bruce instead of Dawson, Rossinier instead of Will Mohammadi, keep Davies in, keep Horn in, and I think that might be the team I'm going to run this game. Let's put Brady on the bench, just to see. Because I could always make some... You know what? I'm putting Brady on instead of Livermore. This might come back at me, but I don't know. And instead of Hernandez, I'm going to try and put Aluko in. See if Aluko and Jelavic, see which one of the two plays better. That's basically what this game is going to be. Them two trying to outperform each other throughout the game. So yeah, that's the team I'm running. Still on Legendary, still on 4-minute halves, and... yeah, let's get this game underway against Bayern Leverkusen. Last match we ended with a rather disappointing draw, I believe. No, not a draw. We ended with a loss to Granada. Now, this is not an excuse, but I'm having a little bit of difficulty seeing due to the fact that this morning I wasn't feeling too good, so yeah, my eyesight went to... and I had to go to the opticians. So when I went to the opticians, they got some special like eye drops that they have to put in your eyes to dilate your pupils, and that just, it stings and it like blurs your vision a lot for a number of hours. But I figured even though my eyes are kind of blurry from that, I still wanted to get an episode out for you guys today, and I wasn't gonna slack off. So yeah, Timo Horn managing to gather it there. Yeah, I just wanted to explain that in case I don't really play overly well. I mean, if I play and I actually win with blurred vision, that's going to be kind of weird, but kind of, I don't know. It's going to be one of those things that's just different or strange. Keep that there. Play it down to Rossinier. So yeah, this game, I figured we'd talk a little bit about West Ham, because we started with Arsenal, which is at the first first team in the league. In other words, in terms of, wow, my words have gone in alphabetical order. So now we'll go in reverse alphabetical order, and we're going to talk about West Ham. Now, West Ham, they've had a curious start to the season. A lot of people thought that their team was going to have a lot of difficulty, and that Fat Sam, as they call him, wasn't going to do very well managing them. Heck, some people even thought that he might actually get fired, but he's still around, and he made some pretty inspired signings in the summer transfer window. Signings like Diafra Sakho, Alexander Song. They also signed up Enner Valencia, who had a very good World Cup. which I believe is probably why they ended up signing him up. And they also made a couple of other pretty decent signings, if I'm right. And thanks to it, players like Sacco have ended up profiting from it, and they've got, I think he's got a goal in every single game that he's started this season. So he's on a pretty good run, and things can probably only get better for him. Just got to watch out on this team, because if they're playing who I think they're playing, this isn't going to be easy if they've got Shalanolu out there, because he is another one of my favorites. I have so many favorites, I really do. Chip that over the top. Nope, unable to reach Sana and Luco or something. And so yeah, they've had a pretty decent season. Fat Sam's been doing alright as manager. He's made some good team choices. He's managed to pull off wins against He's managed to pull off the win against Man City one of the weeks recently. That was a pretty big win for them. He's also ended up having a little bit of difficulty with injury, but that's a minor thing. I think Nolan might have been injured at some point, and maybe Noble. I'm not sure for certain, but I think they were both injured. So yeah, they've also got Carroll, who's injured, but that's pretty much gone unnoticed because no one really... Carroll hasn't performed to the standard that he probably could. If he went to a different team maybe, or a different setup and a different managerial style, he might actually do pretty well, but the current setup and all that, he's not done too well under it, and he's been, I'll say it, he's been awful for West Ham, I mean. So yeah, maybe it's time for him to move on, find a different change of scenery, and see if he can actually start getting back any form that he once had that originally caused Liverpool to want him before they sold him on to Newcastle, who in turn sold him to West Ham, I believe. I think that's the way the dealings all went down. He did say that was an awful shot there. He did say that when he returns from injury, he actually wants to go back in the first team and help them to win trophies. But with the way that Enner Valencia and Sacco have been performing and connecting as a duo up front, I don't rate his chances too highly of getting back into the first team. So yeah, Sacco is currently injured, or he was injured at one point. And that kind of... they scored there. That was a poor mistake by me, but yeah. Sacco, I believe, is injured, and that's kind of weakened the West Ham squad. So yeah, they are in a pretty decent place in the table, if I'm right. I can't remember where. I think it's 5th or 4th or something along those lines. But yeah, leave a comment in the comment section down below on your thoughts on the West Ham team's season, because in pretty much anything in general you want to talk about when it comes to the Hammers or West Ham. Myler to Yelovich. Not gonna get there, so I've got to play it back. I've been doing a little bit of playing using Hull off camera, and they've not been too bad for me. I played against Mr. Timothy. It was the whole reason that he's now selling his game, I believe. In fact, he asked me to sell it, and I've already listed it for him. But yeah, he asked me to sell his game because he was playing as Bayern Munich and I was Hull City, and I somehow managed to beat him. And it's some of the bullshit that happens. It's not his fault. He is a pretty decent FIFA player, I'll be honest with you. But so I do get a lot of bullshit decisions go my way against him whenever I play him, and it is pretty funny when he reacts. But that's just the asshole in me, and the kind of revenge for him taking the piss out of me with the Warframe video. Sorry for my language. Also, fun thing, I actually got Minecraft today on PS4. I'm gonna get it as soon as I can on PC when I get my PC, but I've got it on PS4 now, and starting tomorrow I will be uploading some more Minecraft content. It might start off on my own, but me and Mr. Timothy have got some ideas floating around that we might actually do a co-op series, like a little collaboration between me and him, because we're best friends in real life, and it really could be something that would be entertaining, I believe, for you guys, because we've got that sort of thing going where we have fun when we play games like this, and games like, well, we sometimes have fun playing games like this, but playing games in general against each other or alongside each other. And I think it could be a pretty interesting series, build some decent things. I didn't expect much out of this game against Leverkusen, to be perfectly honest. A, the Blur Division. B, it's a team that is a really good team, actually. It's not that bad. It could maybe improve a little bit, but from what I've seen in the Bundesliga football highlights this season, they've done alright. They've performed well and gotten a couple of goals here and there, won a couple of matches, I believe, maybe one or two, or there might be more than I'm forgetting, but they've won a number of matches. If I say a number, it's easiest to get away with it, because then I can say, hey, technically one is a number if they've won one match. So yeah, they've won a certain number of matches, and they're not in too bad a position this season, so it's not that bad that we lost. It's just one of those things that happens. The man of the match was the danger guy that I was saying about at the start of the game, Hakan Çalhanoğlu. I really think he is going to be a future star. He is going to be one of the best central attacking midfielders in the world in a few years' time. Now, I'm running low on time, but I'm going to try and get a little bit more done here. Khan Ayhan accepted that, so I'm going to... In fact, I'm going to leave that, and I'm going to look at this quick. They want to pay 2.1. If I say 3.1, would they accept it? Sorry for that, guys. Just had to have a bit of a drink. My throat was starting to get dry. Rhymes, they only want to pay 2.1. So if I go down to 2.8, I'm gonna ask for, see what they say about that. And then if they still don't want him, then I'm gonna leave it down to you whether or not I should accept a certain offer. Found all he can in England. Okay, Ahmed Musa, the guy that David James, I think his name was, asked about. Not bad stats and not a bad price either. I think that I could probably get him in. I will try offering Nikita Jelavic and all of my money, basically. 1.6 million and Nikita Jelavic. And that's where I'm going to end the episode, guys. Thanks for watching. You will find out what happens in the next episode, which has not been recorded yet because this is a live recording. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and tell your friends about it, because this is the only way that the channel is able to grow. Follow me on my Twitter and my Facebook as well. Also follow me on my Twitch, because I might do some more live streams now that I have Minecraft. Just building random things that come to mind. And overall, it's been great spending another episode with you. So stay cool, guys.